Hi CIC beauties! Okay, so today this is the monthly teaching video for February and we're a couple days late. I fell a little bit behind with working on the launch for the next class, for the CIC class, for the March class. But nonetheless, I am here and I'm ready to share more wisdom with you. And in this video, I want to talk to you about how you can break barriers, how you can overcome barriers with limiting beliefs. Specifically on how you can break barriers when your belief system is being tested. Now, as a CIC, I can tell you that I have noticed that a lot of students who go through the CIC course, or even, you as an alumni, as an advanced reader, you may still experience this, you will still experience this, where you will have limiting beliefs come up. They'll come up in different stages. For example, when CIC students first come into the course and they start to learn new information about their intuition, their spirituality, they start to open up and awaken more. They start to see more of the truth intuitively with their mind's eye. They start to become more spiritual. They go through a transformation. They go through a spiritual awakening. And as you begin to see more of the truth, you begin to question your past belief system. You begin to question your lifestyle. You begin to question things that need to change. And it's like a really eye-opening experience. For some people, they get really scared. Like I've had students in the past who've taken the CIC program, and in lessons 1 and 2, they see the truth, they become very spiritual, they open up their intuition, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh shit, I'm really scared. This means I'm going to have to change. Something's going to have to change. This might affect my job. This might affect my personal relationship. My family might not be open to my new belief systems, but they know they're very intuitive. They know they're very spiritual, but they're scared. They get scared in their limiting beliefs. Have you experienced this before? And even, after you take the course, after you've gone through your period of spirituality and intuition, following your spiritual path, you're still going to evolve and become more spiritual. You're going to keep transforming. Our souls are here in this planet to learn, grow, and evolve. We are not meant to stay stagnant. We're not meant to stay stuck in the same old routine again and again. Like, we are meant here to grow. The only way that our soul can learn is through growing, evolving, changing, transformation. So it's important that we allow our soul to grow. And as an advanced reader for yourself, as alumni, you're still going to keep excelling. You're still going to keep growing. You're going to go to the next level. You're still going to keep growing and transforming. Some may receive spiritual downloads. You may receive it in your sleep. You may have a spiritual awakening of the next step, your next growth step of your spirituality, of your intuition. And each time you grow more and more, you're going to experience, you're going to question yourself. You're going to question your limiting beliefs. You're going to question your fears. You're going to question concerns of what will happen, because you're growing, because you're transforming, because you're changing, because you're not the same person you were yesterday. And I'm here to tell you that there's something you can do about it. You don't have to be scared of your limiting beliefs, aka your fears. You don't have to be afraid of your fears. You don't have to give in to your fears. Your limiting beliefs, if you surrender your power to them, it can cause you to feel fearful. It can cause you to feel stuck. It can cause you to feel like there's roadblocks. It can cause you to feel stagnant energy, like you're not moving forward. It can make you indecisive. But that's only if you surrender your power to those fears, to those limiting beliefs. It can also cause you to feel disconnect from your spiritual team. It can cause you to lose faith or be scared to publicly say, hey, I'm a psychic medium, or I'm a healer, I'm an angel reader. Those limiting beliefs can have so much power that they can make you scared to proclaim who you are and to say it proudly what you do. Your limiting beliefs can prevent you from moving forward as a psychic, as a healer. They can make you stagnant. They can make you question your life purpose or path. And those limiting beliefs, they will come in when we start to judge ourselves for how others may view us. But what I can tell you is that you do not have to surrender your power to your limiting beliefs, your fears of your spirituality and intuition. You do not have to surrender your power to your limiting beliefs. And it doesn't have to make you feel stagnant, make you feel stuck, or cause blockages in your career. Now, there are things that you can do to overcome these limiting beliefs that are blocking you from moving forward. And the key is to break through those limiting beliefs, break through your glass ceiling, overcome those limiting beliefs, overcome those fears. And I'm going to give you a 5-step process on what you can do so that way when you have those limiting beliefs, you have those fears come up, you can overcome them. You can be more powerful and gain control of your power so that way you can continue to grow and transform and be successful with your spirituality, with your intuition, with your spiritual work, with your spiritual career. Okay? Because when we give in to those limiting beliefs and those fears, it can cause blockages. We can manifest those fears. So what we need to do is overcome them and break through that glass ceiling and keep rising higher. Keep rising higher, okay? So at this time, get a piece of paper and pen so you can write down the 5-step process on how you can overcome your limiting beliefs, your fears that you're having with your spirituality and intuition, your spiritual work. Step 1, identify the fear or limiting beliefs. You got to name it so that way you can heal it, remove it. So it's important that you write down, what is your fear? Identify it. What is that limiting belief that you have that's preventing the blockage with your spiritual growth, your spirituality, your intuition? What is it? This can even be a fear that you have that is preventing you from increasing your clear sensibilities, that's preventing you from seeing clairvoyantly, that's preventing you from hearing clairaudiently. It can even relate to a skill that you're having with your mediumship abilities. If you feel like you have a blockage there, it's because there's a fear there. There's a limiting belief. So identify and write down what that fear is. And step 2, forgiveness work and tapping on it. Remember that you can use the emotional freedom technique mentioned in lesson 2 of the CIC course. You can use the tapping method to help you with healing and releasing those limiting beliefs and fears you're having with your spirituality and intuition. And if I believe I added that in 2013 or 2014 in lesson 2. So if some students are from previous classes, you will get access to that material within the next few weeks. And I also want to recommend that you do forgiveness work, okay? It's really important that you use the Hawaiian Ho'oponopono prayer. I love you, I forgive you, I'm sorry. And this can even be forgiveness for yourself, because sometimes when we have fear or limiting beliefs related to spirituality and intuition, sometimes when we're still hiding in the spiritual closet, it's because we are judging ourselves. We're judging ourselves on how we may be perceived by others. We're judging someone else's reaction. And so it's important that you not only forgive that fear and limiting belief, but you also forgive yourself, okay? Forgive yourself for anything you felt like you've done wrong or not enough of. So step 2 is about forgiveness work and healing through emotional freedom technique, tapping. And make sure that you're tapping on your fear that you mentioned in step 1. Step 3, we're going to surrender. We're going to let go of any attachments. We're going to cut our cords energetically. You can use the cord cutting intention that I have with the lesson with past life and Akashic records. Or you can just use an affirmation or a mantra where you are stating something with the intention of cutting your cords to that energy, cutting your cords to that fear that you identified in step 1. Step 4, call your power back. If your energy has been feeling a little scattered, if you've been feeling fearful, then it's important that you call your energy back, call your spirit back, call your power back. And you want to do that with an affirmation, with an intention, with a mantra, anything where you are reclaiming that this is my energy, I'm calling it back through all time and space, calling my spirit back now. So this is step 5. And in step 5, I want you to write a new story. You can write it down on a piece of paper, or even just like visualizing a new story, perceiving a new story. I want you to really shift your mindset to release that fear. And this is really about you releasing the old story, releasing the old fear, releasing the old limiting belief related to spirituality or intuition that was causing your blockage from having growth, from having transformation. And if you have those fears come up, remember to state or affirm, no, that is not true. The real story, the truthful story, is that I am a very intuitive person, that it's safe for me to be spiritual in this lifetime, that it's safe for me to be spiritual and have intuitive and spiritual beliefs, that it's safe for me to love the metaphysical field, that it's safe for me to be a soul sister, a spirit junkie, a spiritual beauty, that it's safe for you to love your passion and hobbies with the metaphysical field, that it's safe for you to be a psychic, an intuitive healer, an energy reader, an energy healer, a CIC in public, that it's safe for you to be your authentic self and not have to worry or feel judged or judge others. It's safe for you to just relax, be who you are, be at peace. So I want you to let go of any fears that you have, the old story, the old perception, and I want you to start to visualize the truth of what you want, how you want to be perceived by others, and how you want to feel inside. And be honest with yourself, because sometimes those fears are not even truthful. And when they come up, I want you to say, that's not true. I negate that thought. It's not true. The truth is, and then start to affirm what the truth really is. The truth is you're very intuitive. The truth is you're very spiritual. The truth is it's okay for you to change. It's okay for you to grow. It's okay for you to be intuitive. It's okay for you to follow your passions related to spirituality. It's okay. And if you're scared to change because it may affect a love relationship, a personal relationship, a career, I can tell you, even if you put your intuition and spirituality on the back burner, those changes are going to happen regardless. The divine universe will still have those changes come through no matter what. So it's not something you can prevent from happening. It will happen. But rather, now that you're more aware of the truth, now it can happen on your timing because you're more accepting to it. You're more opening and have an open mind to it. So you get to co-create how you want that perception to fall into place. It's when we feel stuck or we're scared to move forward, that's when the universe will push us. That's when those hard, tough life lessons will come through. It's when we're not willing to change. So it's important to keep an open mind and be honest with the truth and be ready and open to change. Because it's going to be good. There's nothing to be fearful. The other side that's waiting for you on that lesson or that growth pattern with your spirituality and intuition, your lifestyle, the other side of it, following through, it's good. There is nothing but miracles on the other side. It's going to be filled with positive white light. Everything on the other side of that lesson is going to be good for you. Everything on the other side of that lesson is going to be great for you. It's going to be good. It's going to be awesome. So don't be fearful. Don't let fear stop you from growing or moving forward with your spiritual career, your intuition, your spirituality. You can do this, okay? So I hope you find that 5-step process helpful. Remember, it is first you're going to identify the fear or limiting belief, healing work with forgiveness and EFT tapping, cut your cords, surrender, letting go of those attachments. Step 4, you're going to call your power back. Make sure you call your power back through all time and space. And step 5, you're going to write a new story. You're going to negate any fears that come through, and you're going to state, that is not true. My new mantra is, this is what is true. You're going to knock those fears down every time they come up, because they will come up time and again as you grow. And you're going to have different limiting beliefs at each stage. You just have to be ready for them. You have to be ready to overcome them, and you will get there. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to write them in the CIC community and tag my name, and I will answer them as soon as I can, okay? I will see you guys in the group. All my love. Bye.